It seems that most of us still love Disney Plus, as long as we're willing to pay for it. Because starting October 12th, there is going to be a price increase. So yeah, I wish I were joking, but no, there's going to be a hike in the price. Now, that does include the ad-free version, increasing by $3 per month to now it'll be like 33.9 or just basically like 14 a month. With while the ad-free version of Hulu is also going up by 20%, like just from $15 to like $18, because Disney does have control and they own the rights to Hulu, so I'm sure that's part of the package deal. But yeah, the ad tier supports will stay the same. So I mean, all this is simply because they're losing money, even with people are unsubscribing, and Disney are losing money for a product that since 2019 is still here, but has been shaky more than stable. But I mean, that's fine when you consider, of course, the cost with like ESPN Plus included. Like all the bundle prices are going up, even without like Disney Plus and Hulu without the ads, and ESPN Plus with ads. You know, will go to like $25 per month when it was originally like 20 per month. You know, and all three services with commercials will be like 15 a month, and like which is more than $2 from before. And but if you want to still like have Disney Plus and Hulu with ads, it is still going to be $10. But I would say pay the extra money if you want to, just without the ads. But like I was just saying earlier, I don't want to contradict myself, because I was just talking about like being financially smart and cancel any unnecessary subscriptions. But I'm just bringing this up because I know there are people that still like Disney Plus. I'm sure there are, but I just think it's worth noting. Like, decide if you still want to stay and pay for the subscription service. Decide if it's really worth the extra cost, you know? But also, I just want to mention, like, both Disney Plus and Hulu without the ads on September 6th will be $20 a month. So if you get both for the price of one later next month or early next month, that's still pretty good, I guess. And that's even crazy when I think a year ago it like already the price increased. And Bob Iger was saying that the company didn't see a significant churn or loss of subs in 2022 following the price hike. So I mean, it's just trying to be competitive to Netflix, try to get the price closer to Netflix. And also part of the reason for the price hike as well, it's just copying Netflix password sharing crackdown. So sharing the password with your buddy or whatever, sharing the account and email details with someone, of course they're going to crack down, and that is understandable, so that you don't pay for much, or trying to make sure you pay, because Iger said that a significant number of customers share their passwords, was not just surprising, and has the technical capability to monitor sign-ins that will address the issue next year. So yeah, like all this, like the password sharing crackdown, that's gonna take into effect next year. So don't be surprised. So just prepare yourself. Like, if you and someone that you're close to have the same Disney Plus account, you share and watch together, don't share with anyone else if you don't want to pay more. So you have to take that into consideration. Just accept that, live with it, and like, even if it's a bit of a minor price hike, I don't think it's really ideal, especially with like so many countries around the world, so many high populated cities, high luxurious cities, still going through hyperinflation problems, fighting through cost of living, even uprooting their lives to somewhere else just because they can't keep up with the rent or daily expenses of groceries and so forth. And like I said, rent, electricity bills, Wi-Fi and mobile bills, so it is understandable that, like, they have to cut costs or entirely just quit their jobs and move somewhere else just because the inflation going on around the world. I think part of that is due to COVID-19. I could be wrong, but with the hyperinflation going on, it is becoming even more difficult now to keep up with the daily expenses. So I mean, if you still want to pay the extra 5, 6, whatever, the extra money just to watch Disney Plus, that's up to you. But if you're bored of the service and not satisfied, then I would just cut my losses and just move on. It's as simple as that. But I mean, like, in terms of subscribers, I could have sworn I know. Apparently, Bob Iger was saying they're not losing much, but I could have sworn I read somewhere that, um, like, 250,000 or whatever, like, unsubscribed somewhere. I think a different region in the world, but um, so I think that's part of the reason why, like, in order to stay competitive against like Netflix, for example, they have to increase their prices, especially when you consider Hulu, part of Disney streaming service product, and of course ESPN Plus with the sports, and whether it's with the commercials and with or without the ads. So those things are taken into consideration as well. So whether you like, or whether you like it or not, whether you like what you're getting or what you're not getting, I mean, you have to make that decision because it's more money out of your pocket, more money out of your account. So you know what to do, right?